Hello friends, and welcome to the shed again. So it's Sunday afternoon / evening, out in the old shed. Got a few items to share with you. But first, I think I should do a public service announcement. If you have this, you better be ready to protect it with this. It's getting ugly out there, folks. So, all joking aside, I did some grocery shopping first thing this morning. Had a few little items there I had to pick up. So, went down to our little local supermarket and it was packed. Get the kind of crowds in there you'd see on, Christmas week or something like that. So, of course, most of the bread was sold. Excuse me. All of the toilet paper was sold. Paper towels, all that kind of stuff. Pasta, hardly any of that left. So then later on, I went up into another town. I had to go to the China store and get some steel wheels for another little project I'm doing. So on the way back, I stopped in at another larger supermarket chain. Again, I just needed a few items, so go in there, and again, it was packed. Actually, they had security guards there. Every till was manned by one person and someone bagging. Never seen that before. Usually you're lucky 2 or 3 of the tills have people on them. People were lined up way into the back of the store. There was people ushering you into your spot at the checkout. So I have to admit, quite honestly, I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's just beyond bizarre. I mean, the area I live in, it's called the Interior Health Region. It's a pretty big geographic area, and I think we have 3 cases of COVID-19, and people are freaking out over that. So I think it's a bit of a wake-up call, though. Personally, this is it's a crisis of some sort, but it's not like people are dropping dead in the streets or anything. So God forbid we ever had a real emergency like the Spanish flu, for instance. It infected, I believe, 27% of the world's population at that time. So that would be the equivalent today. I think we have 7 billion people, so that would be, pushing 2 billion people. So then our system would be totally overwhelmed. So I think once this is over and you do kind of your evaluation, it's probably worthwhile having some non-perishables stocked up, a couple of cases of bottled water, things like that. It's not a bad idea. I mean, it's not so much the severity of the incident. It appears to be the reaction to the incident that's the serious part. I know when I was a kid growing up, we were poor, but we had a big garden and everything. My mom used to have hundreds of jars of preserves in the root cellar. We always had a freezer full of meat there. We'd get a pig or a quarter of beef or something from a local farmer. That would last us, a good part of the year. Somehow we've gotten away from being any semblance of self-sufficiency. Now we just depend on going to the supermarket and getting those pork chops and that chicken there. I'm just assuming that it's going to be there. So, and also, in the old days, anything that broke, good chance if you were handy at all, you could fix it. I mean, we used to fix cars and you name it. Now everything is so complicated, good luck trying to fix it. So maybe I'm just being nostalgic, but I think we need to get back to a simpler time. But that's probably not possible in this day and age. But so anyways, that's my opening monologue. So as I said, I had to zip into town there. I went to the China store and got some steel wheels. Hopefully they've been in the country for long enough where they didn't have any germs on them. Pretty sure they didn't. But. So I was there, I stopped by our other shop. I had some junk metal to dump in the bin there. And as luck would have it, there was a few items there that I just couldn't resist. The bin was almost full of various things, but I had to resist because I'm running out of room. More about that in a second. But anyways, another good-sized lighting transformer, so I'll be taking that apart. This is all wire out of those HID ballast, adds up in a hurry. So when a bucket like this is full of this kind of stuff, that's about, I think 30-ish pounds. Number 2 copper, it's $2.50 a pound, something like that. And then there's another fixture laying there. Again, this is an HID. It's got a ballast buried in here somewhere. So I'll be taking that apart. And then there was this heavy, and I say heavy duty track. This is a lighting track. Yeah, this is actually 2-circuit track, but this is actually architectural grade track, and it's heavy. It's all extruded aluminum. So I just couldn't resist that. I mean, not that I had any room to put any extruded aluminum, but this was just too good. I couldn't turn it down. Try to maneuver this without destroying anything. Let's try to slide one of the tracks out. So then there's, oh, there it comes. Oh yeah, so, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's some nice pieces of copper in there. Gotta get started, then it will come out. A little bit of a struggle to get it out, but not too bad. But nice little bit of copper, and there's 4 pieces of it in there. Don't wear my gloves. Yeah, like I say, there's the extruded aluminum. Be cutting that up. So anyways, back to the extruded aluminum. So the aluminum was overflowing everywhere. So my plan was to go down Monday or Tuesday to get rid of the aluminum at the yard out on the coast. They were paying, this stuff here, they're paying 45 cents a pound for it right now, which is pretty good. But just within this weekend, there's suddenly everything's shutting down. Everything's got reduced hours and everything, so it's about a 3-hour drive for me, so I don't want to get there halfway and discover that they've decided to shut it down, or they've shut all the gas stations down. Who knows? But just seems like a bad time to be going anywhere. So, but I needed to free up a little space in here. It was starting to take over in here, which is kind of lousy because then you can't do anything else. So then I took a page out of the Kingdom scrapbook. I've got my other truck languishing in the driveway and it has a canopy on it. So earlier today I wheeled a whole bunch of stuff out and stuck it in the back of that truck. So freed up some space for now and nobody's the wiser. Except the truck's got a flat tire now. I discovered when I moved it had a flat tire, so I gotta get that fixed, but that's another story. So anyways, that bought me some time. So I said after I finished moving that stuff in there, I said, Self, don't get any more aluminum until you get rid of that. So, hour later, I'm out salvaging this aluminum, but I'm just going to be a lot more selective. So anyways, I'm just going to ride it out there. Whenever this madness is over, hopefully it'll be a few weeks. Cases in China are starting to go down now. Apparently, they're shutting down their temporary hospitals and stuff. So I don't know. You know, nobody knows how long it's going to last here, but hopefully it'll follow a similar trajectory there. And I'll take it down there. And I suspect the price will probably take a beating in the short term, but oh well. Didn't cost me anything, so just make a day trip out of it and get rid of it. Get what I get. That's all you can do. So if you're panicking over the pandemic, the best thing I can suggest is just sit in your shed or your man cave or wherever your happy place is and have a beer. Now so far, touch wood, there's still plenty of beer available. But we'll see. Go straight from toilet paper, hand sanitizers, and beer next. I was just watching the news before I came in there. Apparently in Ohio they've shut all the restaurants and bars down, or shutting them down today until further notice. So if the bars shut down, there will be a run on the liquor stores here, that's for sure. But anyways, I got a few beer stashed, so I'll be monitoring that situation more closely than the toilet paper shortage. I can assure you that. That's good. This has become rapidly one of my favorites. Smithwick's Ale, Premium Red Ale, brewed in Ireland. It's not the strongest stuff ever, but 4.5. It's got a very nice flavor to it though. A little on the dark side. Delicious. So anyways, that's it for this week. Over and out from the shed. Everyone stay safe. Don't panic. Do yourself a favor, shut off the news, and just look out for yourself and look out for your neighbors. Until later, cheers.